This is one of the volumes where they filmed Avatar: Fire and Ash, and as you may have heard, they made this film in a very unique way, capturing everything from every possible angle all at once.
Our virtual camera basically can become any piece of equipment.
The whole process can be divided into 3 phases, and some crew members said it was like making Avatar: Fire and Ash 3 different times. But I was surprised to learn that this high-tech production process also has several advantages for both the team behind the scenes and the actors giving life to the characters. Phase 1 starts on what's called the volume, where more than 100 special cameras surround the actors and beam infrared light down on them. The dots on their performance capture suits and props reflect the infrared light back to the cameras so they can keep track of each person or object and its position in space. Each actor also wears a special headset, which ensures that even the smallest details of their performance are captured and preserved as the VFX and digital character makeup gets applied throughout the process. You'll notice there's more than a dozen cameras filming this scene, for example, but none of those cameras are actually filming the movie. They're all just reference cameras designed to help the Avatar team find the best take of each performance. The actual shots from the movie are captured within a virtual world using a virtual camera. We'll get to that demo in a little bit, which still blows my mind, but that's the second time making Avatar: Fire and Ash. We're still on the first pass, which is all about the actors and their performance.
It really strips everything back, so you're only focusing on the heart and the relationship.
On the performance stage, really, Jim just thinks about performance. And then months on Avatar 3, it was years later, Jim comes back on stage, and those performances, the selects, are played back. And that's when he does all of his camera work.
This is one of the virtual cameras they used to film Avatar: Fire and Ash, and it's like a Steadicam, a tripod, a crane, all types of camera support, every type of lenses, all in one piece of tech. And we got a demo of how it works from 3-time Academy Award winner Richard Bainham.
This is pretty much how we shot the whole movie.
The web of dots on the end helps the infrared cameras identify the virtual camera and track its position and orientation in space. You can think of it like the virtual camera's lens.
There's a displacement between where the lens exists and it's being captured and where the film back would be. We want it to feel like a real camera.
Some of the virtual camera's controls exist on the rig itself, while other camera controls are changed by another operator nearby.
Let's take the f-stop up to 2.6, 2.5, and playback.
In one demo, he showed us how the handheld virtual camera could be used like a 30-foot crane.
Every foot I move here, I'm moving 20 feet in space. That's why it's a little wobbly.
The virtual camera creates an infinite number of creative possibilities. So much so that the team had to make their own creative rules to make sure the virtual camera feels as much like a real camera as possible.
When they're out enjoying themselves and Jake's learning to fly or the kids are learning to swim on an elo, it's fluid language. And then once it's the battle and everybody's in trouble, it's very angular, but that's a choice.
The shots made with the virtual camera are edited together into a template and sent to the VFX team for Phase 3, which marries the performance with the virtual camera shots and adds all the polished visuals that make the story worlds really come alive. If you want to learn more about how they made Avatar: Fire and Ash, there's tons of bonus features included with the home release, available exclusively on digital now. What do you think of this way of making movies? Let us know down in the comments and subscribe for more stories that make you say, what the future?